Wait, some of these fabrics don't look like rib structures. They're not, but I use the ribber bed to create the elongated stitches. Here's how. Start in any rib structure and then move all the ribber stitches up to the main bed. This is a key step if you don't want the knitting to fall on the floor. I'm going to use this little device called a D-slider or P-carriage. But don't worry if you don't have one, because I'll show other ways of doing it. For this first one, I set the racking handle to H9 and then raise 4 needles on the left side of the ribber to working position, and then continue across, arranging the needles in a 4 in, 4 out layout. I'm bringing the main bed needles to hold because I've just transferred the ribber stitches up. In red, I knit 6 rows and then put the slider on the left-hand side and manually take it across and back. This raises and then lowers the needles on the ribber bed and presses off the stitches, effectively dropping them, creating the elongated stitch. Now I rack to H5 and knit 6 rows in blue. I use the slider again to drop the stitches and repeat. If you don't have a slider, use a needle pusher to raise and lower the stitches, or even just do it by hand. For the next swatch, I've transferred the ribber needles up to the main bed and have come up with this needle arrangement on the ribber. There's so many variations of this. I have a 4-1-1 arrangement with 2 needles out of work between each in-work group or individual needle. Now I'm going to use the racking handle to move the ribber stitches from one side to the other. Sometimes you have to coax the end main bed needles to work by bringing them forward. After knitting, I manually raise and lower the 2 center needles of each group of 4, causing them to drop, but I'm keeping the rest of them in work. You can do this every few rows, or you can just do it at the end of the swatch before you take it off the machine. When it comes off the machine, you may have to manually pull on the drop stitches to get them to unravel. The last one in this group is very simple. It combines ottoman and drop stitches. After transferring the ribber stitches up to the main bed, I put them all in work again and knit 1 row on both beds, followed by 5 rows main bed only. Then drop all of the ribber stitches to create horizontal rows of elongated stitches. For the top portion, I moved a couple of stitches out of work on the main bed to create vertical rows of floats and added in the drop stitch ottoman as before. You can get some great effects combining drop stitches with stripes to get wavy, distorted lines. I always find the racking and combination of held and drop stitches so pretty, especially in finer yarns. That was a video from our latest class all about the ribbing attachment, how to set up your ribber, all the basic rib starts, double bed jacquard, cables, racking, tucking, plating. It's all there. So go check out that class and our other classes at www.theknittingschool.online.